once again, if y'all hear any noise in the background, I apologize for that once again. And hopefully sooner or later I can get my webcam, or for particular parts, for critiques. Well, critiques sometimes I guess I'll show my face, but for webcams particularly, and very touched on controversial topic. Sorry, tripping over my words. But hopefully for controversial. When I get to when I be getting on my controversialness. Speaking on very popular topics, sensitive topics. By then I'll hopefully have my webcam. But this is all y'all gonna get for now. And I'm officially back. Well, not really, but I was off for a while. I was actually going to do this work on my wrestling channel later, but fucking I might as well just get some content for y'all. So I apologize for to the ones that's that is expecting any content or my voice on such things, such as of course wrestling. But I just wanted to get into it. So wrestling has been a very wrestling, especially for fiends. And once again I say that word, or anybody new, I say that I say fiends because I think the term fans is demeaning and demeaning, controlling, basically the same word as a peasant. So when people look down, even though some celebs don't think like that, or popular like stars, but I just don't like that word because obviously it's used in a negative term too. So I use the word as far in such terms like wrestling. I use fiends, but so I want to start off with SmackDown. Obviously, I want to start off with SmackDown and get to the the goodie bits of the meal later on. It might be two videos in one, so so I want to get into it. You already know. So first off, we start off with big time, big time cringe. Like I said on Twitter, yep, big time cringe. I get the fascinate because she's one of the four horsemen too, but I get actually I don't really get the hype around Becky Lynch. She's had she's had her matches. She's had a few good matches. Her only memorable rivalry, I guess people really know her. Is going to remember her for is the one with her and Ronda Rousey, and hopefully she don't come back either. I've heard rumors of her coming back. Oh my gosh, she is. If there's anyone more just wooden than Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey has definitely won that ticket. She is. Oh my gosh, I can't stand. Just like any, I'm pretty sure all a majority can too. I can't stand Ronda Rousey. Just like I don't like. Well, she's pretty. I'm sure she's very wholesome as as a person, but as far as a wrestler and a character, she obviously can wrestle a bit, but she's a bit overrated. I don't really, as far as her character and her being a wrestler goes, it's not the scripts and everything that's been written for her is carrying her through her has been carrying her for her career. Even though Charlotte doesn't have no no sense of originality or character anywhere in her. I mean, at least she can still she at least she has a bit of charisma. Oh my gosh, even with it's like the segments with Becky. Oh my god, it's like the segments with Becky. You can tell that she's just trying, like she's trying her hardest to make her like everything about you like babyface or heels. It's like she tries the absolute hardest, like a complete tryhard to make as sure as she's believable can be. Like Bianca, I mean, she's working on her mic skills too, and she's getting good on the mic. Oh my, and and she's a bit tizzy bit off when she was like showing her mic skills when she was battling Sasha. Back in in WrestleMania when she was having her feud with Sasha. But at least she was like, at least she was like had a bit of wittiness. She was adding a bit wittiness to her arsenal of promos. Sasha, I mean, Becky is like super. She tries super hard at trying to act and promo her way through her horribleness of tryhardness. It's like just just don't try. Just don't try at all because you obviously can't work the promo work, and obviously very on the mic just very terrible. I mean, she still can wrestle, but as far as everything else about her, oh my god, just overrated as such, and just a character that's so wooden it couldn't paint. Yeah, there's no color to her. Like like I said, I don't get the hype to Becky Lynch, but whatever, it's whatever. It's like anybody else. But yeah, that segment, just like the other segment they had, it's like the segments with Charlotte, with Charlotte and Alexa. Who wants to watch this? I mean, it's still people still gonna watch it for like I guess still Bianca, yeah, because Bianca is very much loved. But I'm just saying, as far as like people having an interest in just watching the segments as a whole, flying around you, yeah, like, ugh, it's like a dentist. It's like you trying to stay. Oh, it's like getting a tattoo on your back. You get like a big tatted bird on your back, and oh my gosh, you just like can't. The pain is so severe. You can't stop but to keep hopping out your seat. That's what it feels like trying to bear the pain of watching Becky talk on the mic. Like I said, I just can't stand it. As far as like, I know she like just tries. She still like does. She tries, especially with I guess her everything else about her. But I'm sorry, as far as her as a character is, matching up with everybody else in the WWE or wrestling as a whole, she's terribly boring and just very cardboard cutout as cardboard can be. Like cardboard would probably have more personality than her. But that segment was Bianca. Once again, that segment was her and Bianca was very doably trash. The only thing I liked was the KOD at the end. Yep, replay on that. You can see it of her face too. Like it's like she tries like so hard. It's like what is it compared to? I guess it's like the time I guess when because I don't know the particular segment, but I know it's like that time. It's like SpongeBob trying to act. I mean, actually, SpongeBob can actually pull it off, but it's like SpongeBob trying to act evil, like cause her he was like You're gonna get a weird, just just like a cringely feeling about it. It's like it's something that you never want to see. So, but I'll just move on from that segment. Uh, People still want to believe that SmackDown, or that I know that we should like still enjoy wrestling, but you still enjoy wrestling, just enjoy the peak of wrestling. But what peak of it? Like I know, but yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know people say you should have just enjoy wrestling right now. But it's that and wrestling is at a time now where it's like I guess it's getting at least a bit good to the point where it's watchable and you can get like a bit excited again, especially with Punk and all these especially CM Punk and now Bryan wrestling, especially on the same show together, wrestling promotion together. But it's like yeah, get be excited for what as well, wrestling as a whole, because WWE, the only two popular brands in wrestling right now is is AEW and WWE, and WWE hasn't been whether watchable or just day to day. It hasn't been nostalgic since the Attitude Era, ruthless aggression or Attitude Era, if you will. So how can you get so excited about a place that that doesn't give a that's basically like every other that's basically like Activision and Rockstar. How can you get excited for a company that that said they that keeps saying that says on a daily basis they're all about the fans, but behind the scenes they get rid of favorites and focus on how much bills they can make, how much more bills they can make. So just like anything, I don't believe in unless a company like AEW too. Like I said, I don't unless it's legit and unless they really mean what they mean about pertain as far as like as far as having compassion and doing whatever that we doing what all they do for the fiends or Myers of wrestling. Yeah, I won't believe I'll believe it when I see it in the long run. But yeah, because that's yeah. As far as the match, I mean, as far as the match, so going into that, uh, yeah, Nakamura, Shinsuke Nakamura was defending the IC title against Apollo, and hold on, I can't make this too long, but I mean, I hope, I hope Apollo gets another run, hopefully, because they did. It's basically the only matches he defended with the IC title was against basically Big E. That was it when he was like actually, IC champion, Intercontinental champion. Like that was really like that was real pathetic, and just that obviously didn't make sense. But they didn't have anything to do for him because like yeah, that's the only TV time they had. Obviously Roman and Baron Corbin and Big E, and I guess some TV time for the women. So where was that other TV time going? As far just ridiculous shit. As far as that, but yeah, I guess they couldn't get any TV time for Apollo, man. Because I really as far as that heel turn, it's just giving him much more main event feel. So I hopefully he gets another chance, which I know is very unlikely. So If he indeed goes up, yeah, because the same thing might go on. I do agree with that part. If because the AEW had basically has the same thing. They have to find TV time for anybody. So I mean, if they have too many popular stars, then what they're going to do with the other very few? So I don't think they have any more. Because Apollo is still a very young star. So hopefully, if he winds up going to AEW, yeah, I don't know if they'll use him to to his fullest potential awesomeness. So yeah, that was a good match, as usual. I mean, it was like yeah, it was a good match. Another rematch, basically, but I guess it was still a good match. I mean, SmackDown tonight was good. It was like any other SmackDown. It started to get like, yeah, I was also thinking that it's starting to get like, I guess, because I've heard only JD says it. I feel like he's the only one that's very authentic. But yeah, as far as like I feel like SmackDown is starting to get a bit very sleepy induced repetitive like Raw. It's starting to feel like a lot like Raw, and that's very very bad because then you'll have people only watching for Roman. Once he's off TV, then what else is there else to watch? Then that's when I guess a few of your money will start to go down. Viewers lost, but I guess still kind of that's not really a matter. They'll probably figure that somewhere out. But and I hear also Fox is getting fed up with them, fed up with Vince and Co. Because because they pay for it. Just they pay for this, and they're losing viewers. Then why am I paying? Why are we paying y'all? So yeah, obviously they're that. But cause the next match, obviously Nakamura was still gonna be champion, but yeah, that match was kind of useless. Okay, so the promo, yeah, I feel like at this point too, Montez is basically getting right now the push of his biggest push of his career, peak of his career now. So yeah, in that match tonight, which I'll go into later, yeah, it was a very it felt like a pay per view, felt like a classic. It was a classic, very great match, classic, great match. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and I catching back watching as far as like going off because I've been like I said I've been kind of off with wrestling, but since CM Punk came back and Roman still at the same time, yeah, I've been trying to catch on a bit and enjoying it, being very happy as a wrestling fiend. So yeah, Montez Jordan. I mean, Montez Ford's. ah. Yeah, Montez Ford basically cut the promo of his life, quote unquote. Yeah, that's a very good, passionate promo. Yeah, really enjoyed that. That was nice. That was kind of nice. Hey, you can tell he's been working on that. So, yeah, he waiting to say that blow it out on television. Damn. Yeah, but yeah. So that was a very good promo by Montez. Yeah, like SmackDown, I felt like it was ended like a usual SmackDown. Like I said, it's a good match. It was a good show. I feel like, but yeah, I feel like it's still getting at the same time, but like it's getting kind of tedious, like Raw, because you had the same matches and then the same storylines continuing down, just like Raw. And the only entertaining things about that's like keeping SmackDown watchable is Nakamura, uh, Seth Rollins, with still his feud with Edge now, and Roman Reigns. I mean, if they put Liv Morgan and they gave more time to the women, because they just keep doing them dirty. So it's a real shame. Yeah, Liv went to me and the Money in the Bank. Well, I heard it's basically her second pay per view appearance. It's a real shame that how they do the women dirty. It really Vince really doesn't care about what, just like he doesn't really care about too. I guess men's wrestling, you could say, because the only thing he cares about his favorites making him his money. Like I've been saying, if you caught me on Twitter or my recent the videos I've been doing for the past weeks or 2 weeks or so. But yeah, that's a shame. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we got AEW, and hopefully they turn out, as they grow, turn out to be legit. So as far as I guess I can't really call it because it was only 3 minutes. The match was between Lena, Liv, and Selena was only 3 minutes. It's like, what? Why give them? So why got so much low time? It's like, wow, doesn't make sense at all. But like I said, Vince doesn't care about women's wrestling, or can't really say that he doesn't really care about wrestling as a whole. Like I said, see, everybody already knows this. If you're actual, do your research, and you can't say everybody because all right, well, yeah, I can. If you're actually a real wrestling fiend, or or no, just if you do your actual research about wrestling, going back, or Vince and his company origins, or going back. Like I said, Vince doesn't. He's even said in college video interviews, and he's even said it in the recent ones about just handing talent to AEW. Vince doesn't care. Vince doesn't care. This is all a paycheck to him. He could care. He can give a fuck less because he's already basically made his money. He's made his dues, and wrestling was never really it for him. Just the money was. So that's a shame, but it's the truth. Can't hate him for that because he's came out about it. So because and then another talk show. I mean, like I said, I like Corbin. His recent character work, where he's been going in his career too. But yeah, it's more of the same. It's like ever since it's like ever since Punk came back, or they was already doing this already. It's like SmackDown has been going very in a spiral. Damn, I remember SmackDown being when they was pushing Cesaro and Street Profits battling. I guess they were still battling the Bloodline. Pushing Cesaro against Roman, and Apollo as champion. Nakamura still having great matches. It's like what was happening? It's like, damn. It's like SmackDown becoming just like, and ever since then, since CM Punk came back too, it's like the fuck SmackDown becoming is looking like it's boring now. It's like more and more of the same thing over and over, and they ain't doing shit. Even though I'm not really big. Like I said, I'm not really big on Kevin Owens. I know he has seen his talent, obviously. I can't ignore that. But yeah, as far as getting behind him as a character, just like what I said about just like Becky. As far as he actually I can still kind of like him because he actually has character and charisma. He actually has his own arsenal. Becky, you can tell, obviously reads off a script, and her character was handed to her. Nothing about her, everything is overrated about her. But as far as Kevin, he's his own. Oh, as far I already know. I think it was the beginning of the show, but you already know. Another epic promo from Seth. So very fantastic. And I can't wait. Yeah, Edge said too. He coming back. So basically confirmed next week coming back. I mean, the fight between the rivalry between him and I knew that was gonna rock the charts, but I didn't even know that. Damn. Well, it turned out to be obviously going. It's guaranteed. Like such epic moments and just a rivalry that's it's just reminiscent of nostalgic proportions. It's just like, damn. These like yeah, we can watch them all day go at it. Shit, I'll watch it the whole SmackDown. But yeah, as far as them, you know, that's a good ass rivalry. Like that's been an epic classic rivalry. Whatever you want to call it. Like you can't say anything else about it. But yeah, another epic promo from I already know Seth Drip Rollins. What else can you say? And like I said too, when I was if you see me all over Twitter, yeah, he's on the peak, or I guess I said it too in my past videos, or like if y'all heard, yeah, he's in the peak of his career. Seth has been just like Roman, he's been dominating. They're the top stars of. They're the top stars. Yeah, it's other stars in wrestling and in WWE, up to top of the WWE. There's no arguing that they're top. Like, or you said, well, yeah, 3 years. I'll say that they've massively, or five, massively improved, massively. Especially Roman, they character work and just and the pace and strength of their matches. Oh my gosh, it's like it's like they can just do it like that. It's like a workout for them. It's like they just straight up put it into their brain memory. It's incredible. Well, I didn't even know that. That Ash, well, it's great. Oh yeah, I guess I heard it. Yeah, Nat, Nikki, the superhero, versus to Natalia. Oh my gosh, another worthless match. I mean, they still had TV time, but it was a waste. Nobody really gives a fuck. I mean, but what besides the geek was the spot? Besides the Twitter geeks cares about Nikki Ash right now. Her gimmick, her lame gimmick with the duo. That's so off too. That's super like Nikki and just Rhea together. As far as their characters goes right now, yeah, oh my god, this is a very weird pairing, and nobody. Like, I didn't even know they had. I knew they won the titles, but who's gonna really remember they had them having the titles after they lose it? Just like, well, yeah, shit. Everybody still remember Natalia and Tamina, even though it's not. I guess they're really not that memorable, but yeah, their reign is very, and especially them as a duo, just a waste. Just duos that don't even need to be putting together. It's like, why do that? Who's gonna remember this? Well, yeah, I guess another segment between Ray and Ray and the protege Dominic, his son. And I think I said it before too. Yeah, I'm not into him either. He hasn't really come into his own. Yes, I guess. Well, I guess it's like I guess it's kind of inexperienced. I can see. Well, he can like kind of talk. Obviously, he has talent in the ring. I'll say that. I can't lie about that. But as far as like being main event appeal, yeah, he can. Unless he want to be still more under Ray, then he can kiss those dreams goodbye. But yeah, that's another segment between them. Basically, father and son drama. Well, oh yeah, the whole. They said it's basically like a storyline of Naomi being mistreated by the management, I mean, I want to see Naomi pushed. I don't want to see the shit, whatever it is. I want to see Naomi in the main event picture with the SmackDown with this the women's championship. But they doing whatever with their just storyline. Tired. Oh my goodness, man. In another moment, that's just another segment. I guess cringe. Becky just try very, very too hard. Believing at a believable heel. It's like this at this point. Come on now. No one's believed. Even as a heel, she's being cheered because no one believes her. I mean, that's not even as far as a heel. That's not very good. But yeah, even like she still gets cheered as a heel, and she doesn't bring off that. She doesn't bring off like as heels such as Ric Flair, AJ Lee, because you can saw it in them very easily. Uh, and then how their actions, their character, how they talked. Becky, she talks like somebody's reading from a script. She's talking like she's from a CW or whatever Marvel DC TV show. That's how she talked like. She was talking like she was looking back at the script to trying to not fall off her words. And, big time cringe. I can't make this video too long. Shit. Damn. I guess I'll make another video. Hopefully this saves, but I guess I'll make another video. But I guess basically about that, the Bloodline 2. About the whole match, like I said, it was a very indeed classic. And yeah, it was all around very great. Yeah, Montez obviously showed that he's main event appeal too. He's getting there, not yet. I guess not yet. But as far as like being, performing, obviously, just so very really well. Yeah, just such incredibly awesome. Love to see more. And at the end, basically the BALOR comes out after the Bloodline, basically kicking the shit out of Montez and Roman saying, "You're my who's the bitch now?" Yeah, that was all very great. But yeah, just another, like I said, another usual show, and because he's going to be in 2 videos now anyway, I guess. So yeah, all around SmackDown, great show. I guess I'll get into my other video.